at the national level, their competency, their proven record, whether it is evidence, the objective, what they want to do with the party, how long they've been working with the party people, and the confidence they have in them as people. So I don't think it's really going to have any great impact on the national election.
Okay, talking of camps or perceived camps, as you put it, the Alang and Nanado factor, how really is that affecting you as a party?
Oh, of course. When such issues are not managed prudently, it can affect the party. It can have impact on the party. It will actually affect the party in terms of success, in terms of feedback, in terms of cohesion among the members, in terms of unity. It can affect the party so badly. But what I'm trying to say is that if it's not well managed, it will solve most of our fundamental issues, especially going 2012 against the NDC. So I don't think it's a big problem. Depending on how we manage it as a party, once we do it well, rather it will help us progress in the right direction.
Okay, so how well are you managing this particular situation?
I think a lot of consultations are being done, a lot of public education within the party is being done. Most of the people are being talked to. We're trying to streamline a lot of things in the party to ensure that, yes, those that are aggrieved, those that are dissolute, where we think there's this type of conflict, type A conflict, which can actually produce a dirty situation, division, and which can also make us underperform our benchmark as a party, come 2012. We are handling them specifically. I think we're doing our best. I believe in God that at the end of it all, MPP have a track record. We put our heads together, form a one team, and ensure that come 2012, we wrestle with one accord against the NDC. We are doing a lot of consulting in-house. We're doing a lot of conflict management. We're doing a lot within the party. So I think we're doing our best. I wouldn't say that all is well with us. I need to be very frank with you. But I believe strongly in the Lord. I believe strongly in the people of this party. I believe strongly leadership. I believe strongly those are the National Executive Council. I mean, I believe in all these ability to bring together and solve our problems. And I'm sure internally we're trying to subdue and ensure that 2012 will move forward. I'm sure everything will be.
Okay, talking about moving forward, what do you think is the way forward for the NPP in respect of these
I think the way forward, one is that we need to be very accommodating. As a people, we need to be very, very accommodating. Two, we need to cue all forms of antisocial behaviors. Three, we need to be very sure that whatever we are doing as a people, everybody is at peace with the process that is being conducted. We don't want a situation where people will feel marginal or they will feel that they have not been treated fairly, they've given a free and fair level field to compete. Once we do all this, and we need to chastise somebody, or we need to pass somebody to that we do that in a way that everybody will be comfortable with the system, whatever is happening. I'm sure we'll be all right. But people have to also learn to tolerate. Those that are moderating our elections within the party internally should do so in a way that there wouldn't be any disparity. They should make sure that they play their role in the way that people would see that equality is failing over other factors. Once we, however, I'm sure MPP will move forward.
Okay, I'm sure, as you said, you're sure MPP will move forward. Now, getting back to where you are at the moment, what is the situation there at the Congress grounds?
Sorry?
What is the situation there at the Congress grounds where you are?
Oh, I've left the place, but just before I left the place, I think the place was calm. You see pockets of people that were moving on the street and singing. Few cars were blowing their horns. So I think at the end of the day, we can say that MPP as a party has won, and that it's really going to trench our position in terms of democracy, in terms of internal democracy. I'm sure we're really going to move forward. Those that won, those that lost, we're talking to each other. So I think MPP as a party, we have demonstrated a high sense of democracy, high sense of internal cohesion, and that is where I think my happiness lies. Of course, everybody that we have, some will be getting upset over the results, others will be happy. But I think that is the essence of competition, and I'm sure everything is all right. Nothing has prevailed on the ground. Everybody is okay, and that is the joy, that is the happiness, and that is the track record, and that is what everybody is saying. And trust me, comes to MP talking about internal democracy, I think we stand tall among all political parties in this country.
Okay, Stephen Amoah is aspiring national youth organizer of the NPP, who was formerly a TESCON KNUST president. Stephen, how would you assess your chances in terms of aspiring for the national youth organizer position?
My brother, inshallah, I know I'm going to win.
You're contesting that together with is it John Boadu?
No, we are four.
Okay.
Michael Lampon, Pius, and Anthony Abu.
Okay.
They are all MPP young guys that are vying for this position. But of course, we all have different sets of objectives that we want to bring on the table to wrestle power from them. But I'm going to win, inshallah. They know what I've done. Before 2000, 8 years of our rule, and now that we are in opposition, I stand tall. I've worked so hard for the party. They know my capability, and this time it's all about competency, and I'm going to win.
Okay, so what would you have in store for the party, the MPP, then, if you won?
When I'm giving mandate.
Yeah.
I have been very consistent with my message, and all the delegates, all MPP guys that have had the chance and the patience to listen to Stephen Amoah, they are saying that in terms of knowledge, in terms of experience, in terms of evidence-based track record, I'm leading. I've got 3 things to talk about. In any competition, the first thing to test and analyze the competitive position and the tools of the competitor. And you bear me a witness that NDC has a culture, and that's the culture of violence and intimidation. So we, as young people of the New Patriotic Party, will put structural policies in place to ensure that come 2012, we're going to resist all forms of intimidation and violence to ensure some considerable amount of free and fair elections so that the true mandate of the people will prevail over other factors. And I'm going to ensure that at the conscience level, at least by September, 500 young people will be mobilized, who will be trained, psyched, and ensure that operationally, information management-wise, they will be positioned to give us competitive as a party. The next thing that I'm going to do together with all the young people to set up welfare policy, MPP youth, where a fund will be created to take care of hard-working young MPP guys who probably will, unfortunately, unpleasant situation by virtue of the fact that they are engaging themselves in election activity or political activity. The third thing is another problem that is actually within the party, that is information. We're going to make sure that every information that is relevant to the public will get to the doorstep of every Ghanaian once it comes up. For instance, when there is an issue of Vodafone and Telecom, when there is an issue of Ghana, when there is an issue of Mutaka, where we use state funds to buy Chicken and other things to get a girlfriend abroad, we need to send that explain the technicalities, the truth to those at their doorstep. And because of it, we are going to, but every constituency will have at least between 10 and 15 very vocal, young, it could be women, sexually educated ones. Those that can talk very well, they are going to be trained. And that whenever there is any issue that borders, that is giving rise to mass controversy in our communities, being socioeconomic, being political, whatever, we'll make sure that we will embark on house to house. That I am going to do as Jehovah's Witness approach. Where
Mr. Amoah,
people will be entering houses just like the Jehovah's Witness.
Mr. Amoah, for the sake of time, I think you should leave us here. Anyway, thank you very much for your consent, Mr.
Yes, my brother.
Okay. Stephen Amoah is aspiring for the National Youth Organizer of the NPP. He was formerly a TESCON KNUST president. Still live on 94.3 Focus FM. 30 minutes.